Hello, guys. So now I've been talking to a lot of people about giving them the process of my design and how I started my car air fresheners and how I designed my products, the package and stuff, and how I found a manufacturer in Alibaba to produce my product. So today I'm going to show you guys some of the things that I did that you can also do. And also for those of you who don't want to go through the route of um, doing everything yourself, I can show you what to do and how to get things going for you. That all you need to do is just, get your products and add fragrance to them and just, sell them. But for those of you who want to go through the entire process of buying the blank freshener cards, that's what we call card stocks. If you want to buy those and then buy a heat press or use your ironing board and your pressing iron to do them, that's up to you as well. And I will show you where to get them in bulk, okay? For those who don't want to get them in, some of them in the United States could be pricey, but if you get them like in Alibaba, it could be cheaper, and that can help you with your with your profit margin and stuff like that. So I'm going to go on my computer and show you guys the process of how I design my product and the the package itself, the product, the image that are on my product, and how I sent them over to Alibaba and got them produced. Okay, this might be a long video. If it's too long, I'm going to cut them into sections so you guys don't have to spend the whole day watching a YouTube video. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do today. So let me jump over to my computer and we'll get started. See you guys then. Bye. Okay, guys, so here we are with my design. This is the fully designed package or what you call graphic design that I did and I sent to my manufacturer. So I did something like this as an example to show them exactly what I was looking for. And in return, they sent me back what I sent them to make sure it was exactly my image. So after confirming that, they were able to, talk to me about price and talk to me about, delivery dates and stuff like that. And then we agreed on a price. There was a lot of negotiation that was done, but we finally came to a conclusion and we agreed on a set price, which was good for me and I guess was also good for them. So this thing just appeared by itself and I didn't pay anybody to do any of this for me. I learned how to use PowerPoint during the pandemic when it first started in April. That's when I started using PowerPoint. Okay, so I'm not going to show you guys exactly how I designed this because it's going to take forever. It's going to take time. Okay, so I'm just going to show you guys how the parts, I designed different parts individually and I put them all together. Okay, so the first thing that I did was, let's go to this one. Okay, so these were the parts, all right? The first thing I designed was this. So I designed this particular page right here. See, I can move them all. So I designed this particular page first. After I designed this, I then designed this part right here. Okay, and I designed this also. This is like the bottom of a plastic bag, all right, and this is the plastic bag, all right. I'll put them all together and show you guys how they all come together. Then this is the back of the package. I designed this by itself, okay, and I designed these punch holes right here. These were actually easy to design. I thought they were going to be very hard, but no, they were easy to design. And then I included these images and wrote some things on the back and put my logos where they needed to be placed. You can put your logos wherever you want when you design yours. But for those who don't know how to do any of this, I could give you this template. If you want, I could give you this template and you guys can put your logo, put your own little design on them. Everything can be moved, as you can see. Everything can be moved, can be changed. Okay. You can highlight this and change the color to this. You can see everything can be moved and changed. Then I created this very cardstock. And the measurement I use for the cardstock is 4 by 3. Okay, so if I go here to show you the measurement, so it's 4 by 3, all right? So 4 height and 3 width. That's what I did. Okay, and I put a punch hole right here. So this measurement is 6.99. I would say 7 by 3.5 or 3.6. So whichever one you want to use, that's fine. How big or how wide you want your package to look like or to be, it's up to you. But I think I use the regular size that you find with Little Tree. So I use this kind of measurements, and not just Little Tree. It's kind of a standard measurement you want to use for a package. Okay, so when you sell to a store, like a local store, and they hang it, if it's hanging next to other products, they are of the same level. So I use that same measurement. Is not just from Little Tree. It's a standardized one that I used. Okay, and so I created the plastic right here and an effect to show that it's a plastic by doing some transparency on it. Okay, and what else did I include on this? So I included this that says scratch here. This is a technology that I'm still working on. It's very difficult to come with, so to come by. That is, there is a technology, a machine that will have to do this for customers to scratch this area, and they can be able to sniff the fragrance that is in here, or smell the fragrance that is in here. Okay, and some people have tried to do DIY at home, and I've tried that, but it's not just working out the way I want it. You can still have that effect when I put my fragrance here, but it's not what I'm looking for. It's not as I have not perfected it. How about that? I have not perfected it, so that's why I'm not using it on my finished product, but it's right here. I designed that and I put it there, so in the future I can use that. And I put my slogan here for my car air freshener, and you guys can change this too and put whatever you want. Okay, if you want to use mine, that's fine. If you're interested in using mine, let me know and I can send you the PowerPoint file so you can edit them and put whatever you want to put on there. All right, so let me just go back. Let me just undo all of this. Okay, so after I finished everything, all I did was just drag this and I put it right there. Okay, I drag this and I put it right there. Trying to make it center. See, so my image now, I got my images, these images. If you have your own image, that's fine, but my images, I got them from the public domain, and I did some cleanup on them and resize them, and I put them on my card. So they will come like this when I resize them from a different software that I use. So I just, I can move them around. So for example, let me just copy this, Control C this, and I can go here and I can just paste it. So just paste it right there. And the image size that I'm using, let's see it, is 3 by 2.3, or you can do 3 by 3, 3.3 by 2.3, okay, or whichever size you deem fit to use, okay. And you can enlarge this if you want, okay. You can enlarge that to give you more room to cover the other space that is just there. So you can use this background, or this background image, the black, or you can change yours to white. So if you don't want the black, you can go to shape fill, and you can just change that to white, okay. So that's the white cardstock. You can use any color. It depends on what you want for your cardstock, okay. If you're using white, which means the color for your image has to be black, so that has to change. And let's see if we can get that done. Not sure if you can do it here. You will have to import a black image to be able to put in the white background, okay. So that's what you will have to do. But for now, I'm dealing with black background cardstock with a white image, okay. So that's how I was able to get this set up, ready to go, and I saved everything and sent them to the supplier. So my manufacturer looked at this, and because, okay, let me tell you guys one thing. Because I've already designed my package, I've designed the image that will go on the cardstock, the price came down. Believe you me, the price came down. The manufacturer at first asked me if I wanted them to create the package, if I wanted them to create the design of the cardstock, to put the image in there. And I asked them how much would that be, and they told me the price. And I said, what if I have already designed my own package, designed my own image that will go on the cardstock? What would the price be? And they told me, oh, if I've done that, it even makes their job easier, and it's going to save me a lot of money. And the price dropped down significantly. It dropped down significantly. So if you want to go through the route I'm showing you, by creating your own images, creating your own packages, and just getting it ready to send to the manufacturer, so that all they have to do is just replicate what you've given them, and produce that and send it to you. That will be easier for them, and that will save you a ton of money. Okay, so that's what I did. If you don't want to do that, and if you want them to do all the work for you, you can also ask them, but you have to be specific on the design that you want them to do. If not, they will design what they think you like, and when your product comes to you, you will be shocked. You won't like what you see, okay? So that's your choice. All right. So now, after you've done this, you can choose to either, okay, there are two things here now. You can either choose not to send this to Alibaba or to a manufacturer. If you have the ability to produce all of this yourself, by all means do it. And all you have to do is just order the cardstock from them. And you have your heat press at home, and you can just do it yourself. Everything can be done at home if you don't want to go through the route I was just saying. Okay. So now, after I've done this and I sent to them, or before I sent it to them, I have to know who I'm sending it to, right? So I went to Alibaba. I've already opened Alibaba here. So I went to Alibaba and I typed in, you know, cardstock, blank car air freshener. And you just put like keywords like square, car air freshener blank, and stuff like that. And then this will show up. A lot of them will show up, but this is the one I have right now. And you can look at them and see the ones you like. This one is an OME, so they are the manufacturer. They manufacture these particular ones, okay? So something like this, that's where you see a lot of people buy the white ones, and they can just hit press their images on them. You can also, because they come like this too, you can choose another one. Let me click on this and you will see tons of this. Like this one will come 8 in a page, okay, 8 in a sheet. So that's where it will come with, and it will come with plastic for you to put it in there, and it will come with the string for you to tie it and hang in the rear view mirror of the car. So they are blanks, and you can choose different shapes. You can see this one has the round shape. You can choose different shape, and whatever suits your brand, whatever suits the way you want the look of your card to be. So you choose that. I've seen people a lot like like on YouTube, they buy something like this locally in the United States because they have companies here who buy from China and they sell it here. This could be a business on its own. Actually, I'm thinking about doing that too. People are doing that, and um, regular people who want to try and jump into this niche of car air freshener, they buy this in the United States from people who bought this, from Alibaba in bulk, and they sell it to them. So if you want to go through this route and buy your own blank cardstock, you can go to Alibaba and look around, and you can buy yours and start using your heat press. Heat press can cost between $300 to $1,000 or more. So it depends on what you want to, use for your production. So this is what you can do. And once you get something like this, in one of my videos, I showed you how I started using pressing iron on a white blank um, cardstock to transfer my image to this cardstock. And with this, you can use transfer heat press paper. You can get that from Avery, from Office Max or Staples. Even at Walmart, you can get them. The heat transfer, you can get those from there. And if you want to go through the heat press route, you will have to use, I think, sublimation paper. So right here, sublimation printing. So that's what you want to use. And you can buy your sublimation papers also on Alibaba, or you can buy it locally. Honestly, I don't know where you will buy that in the United States. I think I'm guessing maybe Office Max might have it, or Staples, but I've not bought them from there, from those places. So that's your option right there, okay? And you can scroll down and see more of this blank um, cardstock that you can start using. You can, use this as your startup, or you can use this as your way of selling um, cardstock fresheners to people who are interested in making this a business. You can do that as well. So that's the routes for people who want the blank ones. But for those who want to contact sellers For those who want to contact sellers and have them produce it for you just like this, okay, I'll show you where you can go and do that. All right, that's the place I went to. I'm sharing with you guys my manufacturer. I'm sharing with you guys the people who produce mine for me. Okay, and so far they are not giving me any commission. I should ask them for that. If I'm sending people to them, I should get something from that, right? So let's go back to Alibaba. I already saved this somewhere, I think. May look for it. So this is the people I went through, all right? This is the people I went through. If you are interested in contacting this company, let me know, and I will share the information with you. You have to send me a private message on the Facebook group. If you haven't joined the Facebook group, you can do so by clicking the link in the description, and it will take you there, and I will approve you as soon as possible. Okay, that's what I can do for you guys watching from YouTube. But if you're watching this from the page Facebook group, you can just send me a private message, and I'll send you the link of my supplier. And every conversation that you guys going to have should be on the Alibaba messaging app, so Alibaba can see what's going on and stuff like that. I've used this company. They are trustworthy. They are not out there to take your money and run away. Nope, they're not doing that. So they are trustworthy. That's why I'm confident to share them with you guys. You know, right here it says customized logo, minimum of 1,000. You know, that's the minimum, and that's the lowest price they might give you. But if you want a lowest price other than this, you have to order more. You know, with Alibaba, you have to, the more quantity you order, the less you pay. So that's how they make their money and stuff like that. Also, if you think this might be too much for you, okay, to order 5,000, or to even if you want to order something like this, let's see. Let's see. If you want to order something like this, the minimum might be too much, but instead you can collaborate with somebody in the Facebook group, or your friend, or somebody who is interested in doing this, and both of you can split it, or you can be 5 or 10 of you that want to do something like this, and you can just split the cost. You can pay, you know, you can buy like say 3,000 of this, and 5 of you can split it, 3 of you can split it, you know, and just save more money on that. That's just an idea. I'm just throwing it out there for you guys. All right, so let's go back to where I was. All right, so I contacted them and I told them I liked what I saw here, and I would like them to do my design just like this. And they were like, okay, we can do that. And I gave them the little details. You know, you have to be very detailed with these people. You can't just tell them produce this and let them go produce it. You have to make sure the exact thing that you want is what they give you as your finished product. And before you do any final payment, make sure you see the final product before they send anything to you. And also let them know that you will need a cushion. What I mean by a cushion is this: if you ordered, say example, 1,000 of this, you want to have them give you a cushion at least of 1,200. That 200 should be in case of damages that might happen when the shipment arrive. Okay, just in case there's some damages that might occur, you want to have that cushion to be able to say at least you are not losing a lot. So example, if you order 1,000 without a cushion and it comes through the carrier, UPS or FedEx or DHL, it might be raining, it might be maybe due to tossing or packaging issue and stuff like that, and the product comes to you, and instead of 1,000 correct quality product on damaged product, instead you have 100 of them that are damaged, either by rain or by, tossing, and or even not even that, by even their own error, like, mistakes in printing or something like that. So you want to have that cushion. At least with the cushion, if 50 is damaged or 50 has like mistakes on them, at least you have the additional to cover that up. Okay, so that's what I did. For me, they actually sent me about 100 each. So with that 100 each, I still asked the guy, hey, what else can you do? Can you just put 10 also, just in case? And so instead of 100 each as a cushion, they put about 110 each as a cushion. So I received my product. Some of them got damaged, not a whole lot. Some of them got damaged. And the extras were able to give me that cushion, which means I didn't lose money at all. Okay, and the excess that I have, I use that as my samples. Okay, so I still have my inventory intact. So the excess that I have was just the ones I'm using to give to local stores as my samples, and the ones I'm using to sell. Even I'm selling some of that, and it's not even part of my inventory. So you want to ask for something like that, okay, guys? All right. So if you have any questions, let me know in the description below or private message me. For you to private message me, you have to join the Facebook group so I can get your messages immediately, okay? If you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure you do so, because I'll be bringing more content like this, okay, in the future. And don't forget to like and don't forget to share this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys, and God bless. Bye bye.